friends, I'm going to be showing you what I can do. In this video, it will be called Look What I Can Do. And today I'm going to be sharing a tutorial or a how-to video on how to make a Father's Day card, something similar that you might see on our play plan. So let me show you what materials I have. I have a paper cutter, or you can use scissors. That's what you'll need. And you'll need a couple pieces of paper. So I've got a white piece of paper, I've got orange, and I've got a purple pattern one. And I have glue stick, as well as some buttons. And okay, so now we're gonna start creating. I'm gonna be filming my hand for this one while I talk. Here we go. Okay, so the first step is we're gonna take a base. So I wanna do a card using this type of paper, and I'm gonna fold it in half. So that's about a 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. So we're gonna make a rectangle. So that's gonna be the base of our card, so that when your daddy opens, grandpa or daddy opens it, it'll be like this. And then it'll open up like that, and you can write your message there. So that's the first step. The next step is to cut out a rectangle piece of paper. And I'm just gonna use my paper cutter for this one. Let's see. So I'm gonna take my paper cutter and I'm gonna cut out a rectangle. So a rectangle has 4 sides, right? So 2 long sides and 1 short side. So we got 2 long sides and 2 short sides. That's a rectangle. Okay. After that, you're gonna take your rectangle and you're gonna slit 2 cuts at the top. 1 and 2. So you have those 2 slits. And then what you're going to do is fold one side and then fold the other side like that. So that's the top of the daddy shirt, the daddy dress shirt, okay? And then you're going to want to glue that down. So this is the part where I use my glue stick. Make sure that that paper stays down. All right. After you do that cutting part, you can take the back and glue that. So I'm using scratch paper. You're gonna glue this onto your base, your card base, just like that. So now this is your card, and there's your daddy dress shirt. See, it's still gonna open up. All right, now what I'm gonna add is a tie. So some dads prefer to wear ties, or some dads prefer bow ties. So what I'm gonna do is take my pattern paper, and you can do this a couple different ways. So you can draw out the daddy tie that'll match that. So we start out with a little line, another little line, another little line, and then we're gonna make a triangle that goes like that. And then you cut it out. Cut out that tie. Kind of looks a little bit like a gemstone. Okay, cut out that little outline right there. So you can do it this way, and then you would glue that down. So that's one way to do it, and it's kind of neat. You can do different types of bow ties. So that's one. You can use the long necktie, or you can do a bow tie. And so one way to draw the bow tie on the pattern paper is like this. So we're always talking shapes. So we can do a circle, half of a circle, another half of the circle, and And a triangle. Kind of looks like a little bit of a piece of candy. So that's another way to do a bow tie. Then you're going to want to cut that out. Same thing. Cut it out. Cut that triangle out. Cut the little circle. There we go. Almost there. And then I think I'm going to choose... I'll choose the bow tie. It looks kind of cool. There we go. This one. And then you're going to glue that onto the same part. And if it comes out too big, that's okay. You can actually have it pop out. See? Okay, so I'm going to glue that on. And then when you do a bow tie, instead of the necktie, the long version, you actually will have some space to do buttons. So take any buttons you have. Oops. Okay, so now back to the buttons. I want you to take any buttons you have at home. It could be one that came off of like an old shirt or old dress or something. Or if you have loose parts like I do already. See, I have a container of buttons and snowflakes. So I'm going to take my buttons, and I think I do want 3 of them. 3 buttons down this daddy shirt. So now, of course, you actually have to glue it, right? And I think you could change up the type of glue you use for this. Wet glue might be best, or the glue gun. I think mine will not stay if I don't. There you go. I think I have to use the smooth part. See, that's smooth. The other side is a little bumpy. So that's 2. There goes the purple glue. You can see the purple glue. So there's a complete set of buttons. There we go. This daddy shirt has 1, 2, 3 buttons and the bow tie. And then on the bottom is where you can write something, right? So I'm going to write Happy Father's Day. We're going to go H, ha, a, A, P, 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 and that last sound is a E. It's a Y sound. Happy, F, F, fa, a, th. That th sound is actually a T and an H. Father, is a E. Father is R. Then there's a little apostrophe there. It's called the apostrophe. It's a little tiny curve. And father, z, that's a S. Happy Father's Day, A, and then that Y is a Y. You can hear Elijah in the back. Happy Father's Day. And then some friends like to put the year, and the year is 2020. So that's going to be a 2020 exclamation mark. So that tells you Happy Father's Day. You can scream it out. And this is how you make a dad card. After that, you will write your special message inside. Okay, so that's one way you can do it. Another thing you can do, instead of this kind of paper bow tie, well, actually I can't rip that off. You can use ribbons, so you might need to ask a grown-up to help. If you have any pretty ribbons at home, some scrap ribbons, you can use that for the bow tie. So I was gonna cut, make it a little shorter, and then put it on top. So there's different ways you can do this. I hope you liked my Look What I Can Do video.